Babbage demonstrated his brilliance in mathematics while attending Trinity College in Cambridge. In 1820, Babbage was checking the accuracy of calculations made for the Royal Astronomical Society and kept finding errors. He reasoned that a machine could be constructed that would calculate the tables and directly print the results. He called the machine the difference engine. He drew up plans for a section of the device and had it built with his own funds in 1822. Babbage couldn't pay for the construction of the entire device, but since the greatest beneficiaries would be the British government and people, he made the extraordinary step of petitioning the government for a grant. In 1823, the Treasury provided the project with startup funds.
Government support for the computer industry is nothing new. It's very much a big topic in the news today, and it will continue to be. Computing is an expensive proposition, and it usually requires some government support if it's going to get anywhere.
Babbage hired a mechanical engineer, set to work on a complete design for the difference engine, and immediately ran into difficulties. The mechanical machine shops of the time were not advanced enough to produce parts in the precise measurements that Babbage's plans required. So Babbage designed better machine tools which would eventually improve the entire state of British tool manufacturing. By 1829, Babbage had spent the £1,500 grant from the government and even more than that from his own funds. But only a few bits and pieces of machine had been completed. Babbage's project began to attract critics.
He was plagued by several problems. One of his problems being his perfectionism, another problem being that his work was not understood or appreciated by the people of his time.
Babbage had many enemies. Even London's organ grinders despised him because he had tried to have them banned as their music interfered with his thinking. But the inventor continued to toil, and finally in 1832 there were enough parts to assemble a section of the engine. It functioned perfectly, solving equations and producing 6-digit results. But it was only a small part of the proposed machine. The skyrocketing costs and lack of results finally made the government pull its support from the project.